Hello guys, happy blessed Sunday. I got my old hat back. I feel more at home now. Wherever I lay my hat, that's my home. I didn't basically cough. I didn't cough with the other hat on. Anyway guys, thank you for joining me and welcome to my Have a Great Marriage series. And this is our little gem, our little nugget, chicken nuggets. This is our little nugget of information for Sunday. So let's read on. It says, understand what my spouse does for a living. So let's have our quote. It's from Samuel Johnson, who was an English writer in the 17th century. And he says, every man's affairs, however little, are important to himself. Maybe not to other people, but to himself. Let's read on, guys. Chances are your spouse leads a double life. A life at home and a life at work apart from you. Once you say goodbye to one another in the morning, you head off to separate worlds filled with people and tasks that will still be affecting your moods and attitudes when you come back together in the evening. For a full and healthy marriage, take time to understand and converse with your spouse about the daily challenges he or she faces on the job. Accompany your spouse to company functions and meet co-workers with enthusiasm. Without becoming a pest, strive to know the world your spouse lives in apart from you, and encourage him or her to enter into your workday world. I've found it's best to keep work and marriage separate. Work and home life, keep it separate in my opinion, because when I used to go to work, I used to be frustrated with the management, and I used to fight with them, and all the other staff used to love me because they was scared to say anything. A lot of them was only agency workers where they could get the sack and get lost if they spoke out of term, but I was a veteran, a long term, and I was used to take up tasks with the managers and supervisors, and when I left, everyone was saying, oh, when you leave, Dave, who's going to stand up for us, who's going to take up your brave baton of righteousness? So I think when I retired, though, my management, they was relieved. They used to have a headache with me. I used to tell it how it is. So anyway, guys, that's why I think is to keep marriage and work separate, because sometimes you get frustrated at work and don't take your problems home from work, because sometimes you end up frustrated. So if you take it home, you might take it out on your partner. So keep them separate, in my opinion. Work and home life separate. Yeah, when you leave work, when you clock out, leave your work there as well. Your problems and your frustrations, leave it there, and have a harmonious marriage home life. Don't take your work home with you. Saying that, though, when I used to look after the horses, I used to work in the horse racing stables. I used to take my work home with me there, because you was full of straw in your hair, straw and hay, and horse droppings in your wellies, in your Wellington boots. You used to take that home with you. It's all over the carpet and in your bed, all the straw and hay. There you go. But in my opinion, it's best to keep work and marriage separate. There was a saying once, people say, what was it? I work to, it's not live to work, it's work to live. So work is important, but your marriage is more important. So there you go, guys. That's just my little nugget of information from Defiant Davy. That's what they used to call me at work. Defiant Davy. So anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday and join me tomorrow for part 40. Part 40, refuse to keep score. You know, when you have a little tit for tat argument, you go, 1-0 to me. So don't keep score, bear with one another, and don't don't harbour grudges. Okay. Yeah, but I find women are very good at that. They can think of something 20 years ago what you've done wrong, and then as you have an argument, they bring it up. Yeah, what about that when you did that? So when? So 20 years ago. What? I don't remember that. I do. So anyway, guys, have a great marriage, and thank you for joining me this Sunday. Have a very pleasant day. Join me again for Have a Great Marriage part 40. Refuse to keep score. Don't no tit for tat. You know, 1-0 to me. So there you go, guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a lovely day. This is the Lord's day, so let us rejoice and be glad in it, and have a great marriage. So there you go, guys. God bless us all. Bye bye now.